Our playoff march is slowly dragging along as the Leafs lose in overtime to the defending Stanley Cup champs, the Pittsburgh Penguins. Wow, we lost in overtime? Whew. Our playoff march continues tonight as the North Coast is taking out the spring, and the Leafs are rocking it out in the Music City. Oh man, that was great. So coming into the game tonight, I was afraid that there might be some fatigue in the Leafs lineup because we're a young team and we just beaten the New York Rangers in overtime 3-2 the night before. But the Leafs didn't show any signs of that, at least not in the first period. A few minutes into the first period, Ricard Volin goes to the net, stopped by Fleury, but he left the left side of the net open and the puck was right there as Colton Orr and Wayne Primo were dashing towards the net, trying to get that puck past the red line. They do so, and even though they dislodged the net, the goal still counts because, well, yeah, it passed the red line before they dislodged the net, and the credit goes to Colton Orr. But unfortunately, Luke Schenn, who is having a career high in points this season, does not get the assist on this one. But halfway through the first period, Tyler Kennedy unfortunately ties it at 1. Especially with our playoff hopes on the line here. Now, second period starts, and Phil Kessel, one of the two guys whose jerseys I got today, gets his 30th goal of the year, making him the first Leaf player to reach 30 goals in one season since Matt Sundin. Or if you like to look at the glass half empty or half full, you can also say he is the first Leaf player not to be named Matt Sundin to score 30 goals in one season since Alexander McGillney. But unfortunately, Sidney Crosby ties it at 2 and then takes the lead later on, making it 3-2 for the Penguins. But Carl Gunnarsson ties it up again, and the lead is, well, 3. Or no, the game is tied at 3, and the Penguins were taking a whole lot of penalties, so that pretty much was leading to their downfall, or at least why they haven't scored as much. But the Leafs' fatigue was actually peaking at the end of the second period, but luckily for them, they were on the power play going into the third. Third period, Tyler Bozak makes a bozo out of Fleury by taking the lead, 4-3 for the Leafs. 5 minutes to go in a power play in the third period, but with about 2.5 minutes left, Matt Cook, one of the most hated guys in hockey right now thanks to his hit on Savard, takes a Brooks Orpik shot and tips it top shelf past Giguère, and Leaf fans who were faithful to our playoff march are afraid for their lives. But no worries, no worries. We took this game into overtime, so we get a point that keeps us alive for now. And unfortunately, the shootout for the first time in a while has failed us. Phil Kessel could not score, neither could Nikolai Kuhlman, and Sidney Crosby scored, and Ruslan Fedotenko scored. 5-4 for the Penguins. They beat the upcoming 2010 Stanley Cup champs. Wow. And for right now, both Boston and Philly have to get at least 82 points for us to be eliminated. And even though the most we can get right now, if we win all the games this season, or at least for the remainder of the season, is 81. So, yeah, that's still good. That still puts us in a playoff march because, well, as I said before, and for all you guys who think we're eliminated, listen up. The most we can get is 81. So one more win by Philly or Boston, and then we're out. And you'll know it too, because I won't be so happy in the next video I make if we are eliminated. And you guys will know it. So, until after Tuesday's game, unless something happens to our playoff march, go Leafs, go!